Are you struggling with blurred distance vision? Can't see the whiteboard clearly from the back of the classroom? If you constantly squint to see faraway objects, you might be one of the millions affected by myopia or nearsightedness. In this video, we'll explain this increasingly common vision problem and the latest myopia treatment and correction options to help preserve your precious eyesight. Whether you're already nearsighted or want to prioritize your vision health, I will shed some light on this topic for anyone seeking to understand and manage this increasingly prevalent condition. Stay tuned for expert insights and practical tips to keep your eyes healthy and your vision sharp. Welcome to today's video. I'm Dr. Aisha Butt. Thanks for tuning into our channel. This May, we're celebrating Myopia Awareness Week from the 23rd to the 28th. But what is myopia, and why is there a growing need to manage, control, and treat it? So what is myopia? Myopia is a chronic progressive disease where the eye grows too long. We used to believe that myopia is just nearsightedness, where your kids may not be able to see the board very well, or you cannot watch TV clearly, or the highway signs are blurry. However, it's way more than that. It is expected that half of the population will be nearsighted by 2050. So it is considered an epidemic, and that's why we're talking about it. So why are more and more kids developing myopia? It could be increased screen time. More and more kids are now born with a tablet in their hand. They are spending less and less time outside, which suggests in a lot of clinical studies that spending less time outside is making kids nearsighted. Also, myopic parents will more likely have myopic kids. So if both of your parents are nearsighted, chances are pretty high that you will develop myopia as well. So there are 3 levels of myopia. Pre-myopic, where we can actually detect that your child is more or less likely to end up myopic, is early on, before they turn 10 to 12. And then there is mild myopia, around negative 0.75. There's still a chance that we can prevent that myopia from progressing over time as your kids get older. When myopia becomes more severe, that's when it's -5 or above that. The problem is that there are short-term and long-term risk factors associated with progressive myopia. Why it is important for us to discuss these risk factors is important because that can determine a lot about their quality of vision and prevention of blindness over time as they get older. So what is a short-term risk? Well, if your child is myopic or nearsighted, they will not be able to see the whiteboard or blackboard. They will have trouble in certain sports where they will not be able to see the ball or track it. So for better sports vision, their vision needs to be 20/15 or better. And unfortunately with myopia or nearsightedness, they're not able to do that. Even in that short-term risk, as the myopia increases, the quality of vision decreases even with the best corrected vision. So it's not just about getting thicker glasses every year. It's about decreased quality of life and quality of vision over time. So when your child even wears glasses and they're -6, they're not able to see as well as a child who's not -6. So the quality of vision is important, and that progression may not be a good idea. As myopia continues to progress, there are several long-term risk factors such as retinal detachment, glaucoma, macular changes or cracks, and other serious changes in the eye such as cataracts. So stopping the progression or preventing the myopia from getting worse is the most important thing we need to educate our parents about, the nurses and the pediatricians. So the sooner we detect myopia, the better it is. So what can we do for early detection? It is really important that kids are also scheduled for their routine dilated eye exam as early as they're 6-month-old. Yes, eye exam can be done on a 6-month-old. As they get older, and they go to school at 3 years and every year after that, that's when we start measuring the length of their eye and checking the prescription over time. These are the most important ages in child's life. And unfortunately, if vision is not good, they may not be able to achieve those milestones. The developmental milestones during your child's growth demand a very good vision. If vision is not good, they may not be able to achieve those developmental milestones. So it is very important to bring your kids for a routine, dilated, cycloplegic eye exam every year. Those eye exams are a little bit more than what adults get. It includes the measurement of the length of their eye. It also includes how well they can see faces or read their charts or overall track. So it is very important that these kids get eye exam as early as possible. So why is an increased myopia or progression of nearsightedness so important for us? Well, there is no safe level of myopia. With every unit increase in nearsightedness, there is an increased risk of glaucoma, macular degeneration at the back of the eye, and retinal detachments. So the longer the eyeball gets, the higher is the risk of retinal detachments and other retina issues happening in those patients. So with every diopter of a change, you're not only decreasing the quality of vision, but you're also putting your child at a higher risk for developing these sight-threatening conditions that can be prevented. So what are some of the treatment options to not just correct the vision so your child can see, but also prevent the progression of myopia or slow down the elongation of the eye? There are soft contact lenses and hard ones. Let's talk about soft contact lenses first. There's an FDA-approved treatment option for your kids that are daily disposable contact lenses called MySight. MySight contact lenses are very comfortable. Your kids wear them every morning before they go to school, and they come home and take that contact lens off. If your child has trouble seeing far away, nearsightedness known as myopia, you can correct and help protect their vision from getting worse as they grow. Meet MySight One Day soft contact lenses, specifically designed for myopia control and are FDA approved to slow the progression of myopia in children ages 8 to 12 at the initiation of treatment. So the early detection is the key here. The sooner we detect your child having myopia, the sooner we can put them in something like MySight, where they can treat and prevent the progression of myopia. The sooner we treat their eyes, the better the success of this treatment is going to be. And they're very comfortable, soft, daily disposable. The second option is hard lenses that are actually worn at night before they go to bed. This is called orthokeratology. The specifically FDA-approved contact lens called Ability from Johnson & Johnson is to be worn at night. That ortho-K lens, a hard lens, actually corrects the vision overnight in addition to preventing the progression of your eyes. Both of them treat myopia so their kids can actually see while they're in school. The second treatment option is the control option, and MySight as well as Ability will help kids prevent myopia over time. And that brings us to the end of our video. We have covered a lot of ground today on myopia or nearsightedness. Myopia is a serious and widespread issue, but there's hope. By raising awareness, encouraging comprehensive eye exams, and adopting prevention and treatment strategies, we can work together to combat the myopia epidemic. So what can you do? Make sure you and your loved ones schedule regular eye exams to monitor vision health. Share this video and spread the word about Myopia Awareness Week. Together, we can empower people to take control of their eye health and build a brighter, clearer future. Thank you for joining us today. Give it a thumbs up if you learned something new, and share it if you know others who could benefit. Let's keep the conversation going and make a difference in the fight against myopia.